my channel. My name is Emily and I'm a fourth grade teacher in Ohio. I'm talking quietly because I'm in my room and there's a bunch of people around, but today is going to be a day in the life of the first official full week of school. So we had 3 days last week and this is the first full week. I have 4 minutes until the kids come. I've been here, it's 8:56. I've been here since 7:45. But I just had some things I needed to get done. I went over there, wrote my objectives, went over my lesson plans, talked to some teachers, made copies. So hopefully the day will go smooth. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys really quick and let you know it's Monday, I'm here. But I will get back with you during my planning because like I said, I only have 4 minutes and I'll kind of let you know what we're gonna do today. But okay, I will see you during my planning. Okay, it is lunch. I was not able to record during my planning because I was talking to my team teacher and then I got 2 new kids today. Yeah, 2 that I had to show how to make their lunch choice, and I had to walk them all the way to music because obviously they're new, so they don't know where that's at. And so I literally was doing that until 10 minutes before plan was over. So I didn't have time to talk to you all. I apologize. So far today we have had first block social studies and ELA. They went well. We did social studies, we just did a pretest. It was really hard. They didn't enjoy it very much, but I just kind of kept trying to remind them look, it's okay if you don't know the answers, just try your best because it's not for a grade. I'm just gonna look at it, see what we know so that I can do my best to teach you. And I think that helped some of them. They'd be like, can I skip this? And I was like, if you have literally no idea, then yeah, skip it. It's okay. And then ELA, I'm still trying to get used to the way the book is set up. It's very choppy. So it just feels like we're 5 minutes of this, 5 minutes of that, 10 minutes of this. And it's hard to teach a full lesson. And I also don't know how we're supposed to do small groups because I'm not doing small groups this week, but it took the whole time. We didn't even finish with everything. So not really sure how that's gonna work. Hopefully second block maybe it'll go a little bit better because I'll have done it once before, but I'm really not sure. They also had to take a pretest for spelling, so they were mad. They were like, seriously, another one? And I was like, I'm sorry, it's Monday, I get used to it. And then they came back. We've done social studies already for second block, so my group came back and they did their social studies pretest, and then when they come, I'm gonna take them out to recess, so I have to hurry up and eat, and then they'll go out to recess, and then they'll come back and we'll do ELA, and then it'll be time to go home. Day goes really quick when it's broken up like this, and it's kind of nice. You only have to plan for 1 subject, well 2. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I still love my kids. They're still really good, still really sweet, still no behavior issues. I'm tired today, but the day's going well. I just have, for lunch, I just made a little chicken salad wrap, and then I have a little salad right there that I'm gonna eat. So I'm gonna go. I probably won't talk to you again until the end of the day, but I'll give you more of a recap at the end of the day. I know I've hardly even talked to you, and hopefully tomorrow I can actually show you me getting ready because I didn't do that today. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my lunch and then I'm gonna go. Okay, see ya after school. Okay, so I finished my lunch. It's still lunchtime, and so now I feel like I actually have a little bit of time to talk to you guys. I was really worried about getting my lunch finished and eating because it's literally the only break I've had today. But now that I've finished it, I feel like I have a little bit of time, so I'm just gonna show you guys. This is the pretest that we did for social studies. We are going over maps and geography and those kinds of things, and we do the state of Ohio because that's where we're from. So that's what we're going to be learning about this week. So this is just a map pretest, and it was hard. I mean, some of the stuff I was like, oh, like this one, it's early trails, and it's like they had to label which trail was which. I can't do that. We're gonna learn that together. Because remember, I came from kindergarten, so all this stuff is like a little bit harder for me. And then in ELA, we started this book. We read the first chapter of Fourth Grade Nothing, Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. It's really cute and funny. And we made like a story graph where we wrote down all the characters, the setting, and then we're keeping track of the plot. So the beginning is just that Peter got a turtle. Is what we wrote for right now. We only read the first chapter, and so we'll keep filling that in like throughout the whole book. And then we did a spelling pretest. This pretest is, or the spelling this week is long and short A, which we were supposed to like kind of like start our lesson on that, but I didn't have time. And then we learned about simple predicate and simple subject, and they just did like, let's see if I can find the page. They did this page. Well, we did it together, and they just like read each sentence and picked out the simple subject and simple predicate. They did really well. It was pretty easy for them. And then we were supposed to start on our narrative writings today. Well, we did not have time. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have more time, because we're not going to be doing like the pre-tests and everything. We're just going to be like doing it. Like for spelling, I can hopefully just do like the beginning part of spelling and like the lesson for tomorrow also, like get them both done. Because what I was like talking about with my team teacher is I don't know how, or I told you guys that too, like I don't know how I'm gonna fit in small groups. We're gonna have to figure it out. Maybe it's like we don't do them on Monday and Friday if we're doing a pre-test every Monday and a test every Friday. I just don't know that we'll have time. What else do we do in ELA? We just like talked about some tools with reading. Like if you mess up a word, you need to go back and fix it, like pause, look at it again and fix it, instead of just like continuing to read. And then we read like a passage, and I asked them some questions about it. So that's what I mean, that like we did all that in 90 minutes. Well, and their social studies pretest went over a little bit. I gave them like an extra 10 minutes. So we did all that in 80 minutes. But it was just very like, I don't know, choppy. I'm hoping it'll get better and I'll get more like in the flow of that. But it felt really choppy. And so then, like I said, my second group's already taken their social studies pretest. My chair like broke and I don't know what happened to it. But they took their social studies pretest before lunch. And so they'll come back and do all that with ELA when they come back. So that's how the rest of our day is looking. I feel much better now that I got some food. I have 9 minutes until I have to go get them and take them to recess. So yeah, and I collected all my papers that we did last week and I put them in my August bin so that like I can use them again next year. I think that's it. So after school, while we're waiting on the buses and stuff, I'm gonna try to plan for tomorrow. Should be fun. Okay, bye. Okay, I was just talking for like 5 whole minutes, doing my makeup and stuff, and all of it went away. I don't know what happened to it. But good morning. Today is Tuesday. It's like 7:15. I don't have to leave until, I don't have to leave until like 7:20 or 8:20, but I'm gonna try to leave by 7:50. That's my goal most days, because then I get there like an hour before the kids, which has been nice. And that's actually what I was just talking about. My whole last clip is my last school. I had to be there by 7:25, and the kids got there at 7:30. But this school, I don't have to be there till 8:50, and the kids don't get there until 9. So when I leave at 7:30, I get there around 7:50. It takes me about 20 minutes to get there, and I'm there over an hour before the kids get there. And I'm like, dang, like kids would have been here for 20 minutes. I would have been 20 minutes late at my old school. So I am enjoying that. The only thing that downside of that, though, is because we start later, we stay later. But not comparatively to the rest of the district that I'm in now. At my old school, I did I went to a charter school, and it was a extended school day. So they were there from 7:30 to 4:30 every single day. Now I'm there from 8:50 until 4. So it's a big difference. So I would have if we didn't have to start so late, though, we would get to go home earlier, which would be nice. But I'm kind of enjoying it right now. The reason we start so late is because we have like a really, really bad. All of Ohio has a really bad bus shortage, and so luckily we only have one middle school, one high school, and 2 first through 4th grade buildings, a kindergarten and preschool building, and then a 5th and 6th grade building. So we don't have too many buildings, but we still don't have enough bus drivers for those. So we all start at different times. Like us and the other 1st and 4th grade buildings start at different times, because I think the reason we start the latest is because all the other schools are all like in a little like on the same road, basically. And if they're not on the same road, then they're like within a mile of each other. So they just go drop them all off first, and then they come to us. So like all those buildings start earlier and get out earlier than us, which kind of like stinks for us. But like I said, I'm actually kind of enjoying it. I am not a morning person. I don't enjoy getting up in the morning. I'm pretty cranky in the mornings. I don't know. There's really nothing that I like about getting up in the morning, other than we would get to go home earlier, because 4 o'clock is pretty late. But I'm hoping like next year, if they're able to get more bus drivers, then like maybe it'll move up to like 3:30, like be like 8:30 to 3:30, because that still wouldn't be bad. That would still be very doable. So hopefully they'll do something like that. I mean, even if we had to be there at 8, if it was like 8 to 3, that would even like help some and be okay. But for now, I'm not complaining, just because I get to sleep in my old school. The reason like it stunk so bad was because not only did we have to get up early, but then we had to stay late. Because most times if you start at like 7:30, then you get out at like 2. But not us. We're like 2:30. But we didn't get that, which really stunk. Honestly, like, don't know if I would have left if we had gotten out at 2:30. I mean, I definitely would have left, but that's not the point. Point is, that would have been nice, but we didn't, because that was an extended school day. So, but yeah, today for ELA, we're continuing working on like summarizing and getting keeping track of characters and settings to help us summarize in order to figure out what the theme of our story is. We'll read chapter 2 today, so we'll only be on chapter 2, and there's I think 10 chapters, so we probably still aren't gonna be able to figure out what the theme is yet. I've never read this book. I've just been reading a chapter ahead of them, just so like I kind of know what's happening, but I've never read the whole thing, so I don't know what the theme is either. So we're figuring it out together. Also, theme is so, like, subjective, like, it's hard to, like, come up with one unanimous one, I guess, unless it's, like, a fable. So I might Google what the theme of Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing is, because that's what we're reading. Sorry, I have you guys, oh my goodness, I have you guys, propped up on top of my paper towels, and then there's a candle on top of that, and then there's, like, a perfume bottle in front of that to hold it still. And it's still not a good angle, but that's because I have to sit. Tomorrow I can move you so you're not in front of me, but I can't, like, stand to do my makeup in the morning because I'm just awful in the mornings. It is not a good time. I just really hate it. Like, I do not enjoy waking up in the morning. I mean, I say I'm thankful that I wake up. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But man, this angle makes me look old. Look at those wrinkles. I'm only 25, guys. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, no, it doesn't matter what time it is either in the morning. Like, if I have to wake up, like, sometimes I'm like, I would get up at, like, you know, I would naturally wake up at, like, 9 and then lay in bed until, like, 11. But, like, if I had to get up at 10, it was still difficult for me. Like, if I had to set my alarm and do that. So, I still wasn't. I just don't like it. I like to sleep until I feel fully rested. I don't enjoy the heaviness of my eyes. Now, my mom works from home, like, 90% of the time. And still gets up at, like, 6 o'clock in the morning. Not 6, but, like, she gets home. Hang on, I'm gonna move you. She's allowed to basically make her own hours, though. So, I don't know. I mean, it's nice because then she's done working. But I can't do that. I'm just not a morning person. Okay. I think I'm gonna do my hair and get dressed, and then I can talk to you guys when I get to school, because at this point I've just been going on and on and on. So I will talk to you when I get to school. Okay, I'm gonna show my outfit really quick. I'm basically a Target walking ad, but this shirt is wrinkly and I need to throw it in the dryer, but I'm not going to right now. It's from Target. These pants are from Target. These shoes are from Target. Necklace is Shein. Earrings are a little boutique, and that's it. Okay, now you guys get to also get a nice view of my bathroom. Okay, now I'm gonna finish getting ready. I just need to, like, make my coffee, pack my lunch. Well, put my packed lunch into my bag. Fill my water bottle, put the dogs away, and that should be it. So I will see you at school. Okay, I'm at school. I'm talking really quietly though because my door's open and I don't want people to hear me recording. But I was just gonna show you what I do, like, when I first come in the morning. So typically I leave my lights off because I don't want them on yet. And then I come here and I do my morning slide. The only thing I change every day is the lunch choices. So they get 2 choices for lunch, so I just change those for them. And then I'll go over and turn on my smart board, and that will just be on when they come in the morning. It's 8:15. They don't get here till 9. I'm gonna pull out some papers that I made for ELA today, and see if the other teacher wants one of them, and make copies of the one that we're gonna do today, and then just kind of look over my lesson plans that I made this morning. And I might talk to you again before the kids come, or when I make my copies, and maybe I'll show you what I made. But right now I'm gonna go so I don't get caught recording. Okay, bye. Okay, it's my plan. I'm gonna talk quietly again. I don't like closing my door. I feel rude when I do that. But I found out when I got here that we had a meeting this morning, and I missed it. But my, like, team teacher got me all the stuff, so it worked out, but I was embarrassed and I felt bad because I missed it, first meeting, and I missed it, but oh well. The kids are at PE right now. When they come back, we're gonna finish our journal writing, finish their breakfast, and silent read. We have like a little 30-minute study hall, and we're gonna silent read. And then we'll...
Do you know the name of the...
Okay, it is lunchtime. I can finally talk normal because my door's closed and everybody else is down at the staff room. I don't like to eat my lunch in the staff room because I just like need, by this point in the day, it's like almost the end of the day. It's 1:24. I need to pick them up in 6 minutes. Well, they're gonna come down here in 6 minutes so I can take them out to recess. And then after this it's like 2 o'clock. I only have like an hour left in our day, an hour and a half-ish. By this point in the day, like I just need, especially since our planning is so chaotic, I just need to sit in here by myself, eat my lunch quietly, and maybe work on some lesson plans if I feel like it, like I did today. I think I told you guys earlier, apparently we had a meeting this morning. I had no idea. It was sent out in an email, but I tried to read the email yesterday and it wouldn't open for me, and by that point yesterday I was just like, whatever, forget it, I'll read it tomorrow. Well, I missed the meeting, but I think it was fine. It's not that big of a deal. The worst part is like I was here for most of it. I was just like in my room and I was like, I wonder where everybody is today. Everybody's later today. No, they were just in a meeting. But oh well. I don't know. I'm still struggling with like getting the reading curriculum like organized so that it flows through a lesson. I think I finally just decided I'm going to just start with reading, focus on that, and then move to writing, focus on that, and then with whatever time we have left, we'll do grammar and spelling. And then once we start small groups, I think those things can just be individual things that they do in their small groups or like with a partner, because it's like broken up so weird. And like we haven't even gotten to writing the last 2 days because we don't have time because of how it is in the book. So, and I would love to just, I'm about to do my second block today after this, so I'd love to like change it and do it better for them. But I don't want to do that because then they're not in the same place and like blah blah blah. I made this paper for them to do, to work on for reading. There's a couple things in here, but mostly it's like just this. It's somebody wanted but so then, and it's basically just helping them summarize. But I didn't get to do that with my first group, so I'm not gonna do it with this group, so we'll just do it tomorrow because I think I finally like have figured out. I've been lesson planning during dismissal because our dismissal is a mess because of the buses. Like they call our parent pickup at like 3:20, 3:30, and then the buses aren't all here until like 4:15. So I have kids who just sit. So, but it's been kind of nice because I've been doing my lesson plans then, and I think I'm gonna have them silent read again today at that time. I don't know though. I've been just letting them talk. But so like I said, I looked and I kind of organized my lessons again. For this afternoon. I also talked to the other teacher about social studies. We have 3 social studies textbooks. We have a big one that's like United States history, we have a blue one that's Ohio history, and then we have a social studies weekly, which is like a newspaper. So I finally went up to her and I was like, what do I do? And next week we're just gonna use the social studies weekly newspaper, and then we'll like read that, do a small little activity, and then be done, because I only have 30 minutes for social studies. So I think I'm finally starting to figure it out. It's just been very frustrating and chaotic, and like, I don't know, it makes me not in as good of a mood. You can see where we were practicing some of our spelling words. So I think this will be better. Oh, also, other thing, I forgot a fork, and I bring salad for my lunch. So I ate a salad with my fingers today. That's very interesting. But I think that's it. It's 1:27. They're gonna be down here in like 3 minutes. So I'm gonna go open my door up and wait on them. But I will talk to you guys after school. Okay, I'm doing this in my school parking lot right now. And there's a bunch of people outside. There's still buses picking up, which kids they're now an hour late, the buses that just came. But my principal and like assistant principal and stuff, they're trying. It's so nice because my old school, if the buses were late, then like they were just late. Like you had to stay with your kids. Like that sucks for you. Good luck. So, I mean, half the time my principal would leave because, which I understand, like, she had kids in daycare that she had to get by 5, but, like, as teachers, we just had to stay with our kids. And normally, like, it just was, like, good luck. So, I really appreciate, like, our principal and assistant principal are trying so hard to, like, make sure teachers at least can leave by 4 o'clock. Like, I mean, I could have left an hour ago. I just was lesson planning, getting stuff ready for tomorrow. My goal for every day is to leave here by 5 because I come in so early that I don't want to stay longer than an hour after because we're allowed to leave at 4. So if I leave by 5, that should be good. But yeah, we still have kids here, like a lot of kids. I don't know, I feel really bad. Like, a lot of their parents are really upset and have been switching them to pick up because they're mad about the buses, which I don't blame them. People are totally seeing me record right now. Today went well. I mean, I really like my kids. I'm starting to get frustrated just because, like, I'm not getting the curriculum down the way I want, but I've decided that I'm just gonna mainly focus on reading and writing, and then if we get to spelling and grammar, then we get to spelling and grammar, and that's just how it is. So I think I finally have a good thing for tomorrow that will work and be good. I think we're gonna have a lot of extra time, but that's okay because I want to be doing this stuff for a lot less time because I want to have time for small groups, like at least 30 minutes for small groups so that they could get like 3 groups a day. So I think hopefully tomorrow we'll have extra time, and if we do, my group, I'll just make them read. The other group, we'll figure it out. We'll find something to do. I got social studies figured out, so that's good. So I'm feeling good. My kids are still really good. It's amazing how easily, like, going from kindergarten to 4th grade, like, everything's just so easy. So, like, the work is a lot harder, but, like, getting them in line, fed, out the door, is so easy. So that's been great. But yeah, I'm gonna go home. If Trevor's home, we'll probably make dinner. If he's golfing, then I'm gonna get dinner. So that's pretty much the rest of my night. I already made my plans for tomorrow, so I know what I'm doing. I just need to make coffees tomorrow, which I just didn't feel like doing today. I should have, but I didn't. But I'll have time to do it in the morning, so it's fine. Told you guys I missed my meeting. I forgot my fork. Did I bring my... Oh, man. I left my lunchbox in there. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get that. Okay, I'm gonna go get my lunchbox, and then I'm gonna go home. So, I'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow. Good morning. It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I'm just kind of filming on my way to school this morning because I'm running a little bit. I planned on doing it like in the car when I got there, but I'm running a little bit later than I would like to be. It took me an hour to get ready this morning. It never takes me that long. It takes me like 30 minutes normally, but I had to make my lunch because I fell asleep last night and didn't do it, and I could not decide what I wanted to wear. So, but today's Wednesday. I'm on my way. I mean, it's still only 8:13. The kids don't get there, and I'll be there in like 7 minutes-ish. So I should be there by like 8:20, and kids don't get there till 9, so should be fine. I just have to make some copies, and I think that's it. Just make some copies. So I should be fine. Let's see. We are going to do this morning. So when they get there, I know I've told you guys we have first special. So basically they get there and they're coming in school, like, because our buses are so behind, until like 10, which goes through our entire special. So early things. So they get there at 9, and then they have specials at 9:20. So typically they come in, they make their lunch choice. What else do they do? They get their stuff out, and then I have like either a journal or something small on their desk for them to do. But I just tell them, like, you know, eat your breakfast if you have it. If you don't, go ahead and work on that. We'll finish it when we get back. And so then we leave for special at 9:20, and when they come back, I let them finish their breakfast and do their whatever their morning work was for like 10 minutes, and then we have silent reading time until 10:30, and then at 10:30 they switch for their first block. So I get the other class comes in, and I do social studies for the first 30 minutes. Today we're gonna read this like passage about maps, and then I have a map and we're gonna label it together. Sorry, I got stuck behind a bus and it's like doing some funky things. But we're gonna label that map together, and then that's gonna be like all the time that we have for social studies, and then we will go right into ELA, and we're going to, I start ELA every day with like a messed up sentence, and they have to tell me how to fix it, and you know, that typical thing. It's like our ELA warm up, and then we're gonna review what the setting is, what characters are, who's our main character, what's our setting, and then what we know about the plot so far. And then we're gonna read chapter 3 of our book, add anything to our story map that we need to, probably not much. And then I have little short blurbs that are like little baby stories that I'm gonna have them work with partners with to do like the setting, the characters, and the whole plot, because I haven't gotten to do that yet, because obviously like we're reading a chapter but like it's not over. We're on the 3rd chapter. We'll only be halfway through Friday. So I'm gonna give them that just to like practice it, to do it some, and I think that will be good. And then we are gonna start our narrative writing today. We were supposed to start Monday, but I just haven't had time to do it. So we're gonna start that today, and we're gonna do that the rest of the week. Like we're gonna do reading and then writing, because in the way the book is set up, it's writing is the last thing, but like we can't be doing all that. So we're gonna do reading and then writing, and then whatever time we have left will be for spelling, and then whatever time after that will be for grammar. Or no, sorry, flip that. Whatever time we have left, we'll do grammar, and then if we have more time, I have a spelling worksheet for them to work on. And then they will switch back, so I'll get okay, sorry, my storage got full, so it cut me off, but I'm gonna say this quick. My kids will have ELA with me, and then it's the end of the day, and they'll go home, and then I typically stay till like 4:30-ish before I go home. But I'm gonna go in, I'm here, and my phone, I need to delete some stuff apparently, but I will talk to you guys probably at my planning. Oh my goodness, guys, today has been such a good day, like such a good day, and I don't know, I'm just so like happy, because like it's been so good. And I know the last couple of days that like it not being like, the kids have been good every day, and it hasn't been them, and it hasn't like been like, oh, we had a bad day. But the only reason that the last days like before this weren't as good is because of me, and because I was feeling stressed out, because I didn't feel like I had a handle on the curriculum, or like how to time it all. And then like, okay, I keep getting stopped while I'm trying to talk to you all because my phone keeps running out of storage. I'm gonna edit a video today when I get home, and try and delete all the videos off my phone and make sure they're all in like my cloud thing, so that I'll be able to record some more. But just telling you guys how good our day was going, and our day ended just as good. I'm finally like got a handle of the curriculum. I feel like this week was like a practice round of like getting the curriculum together, and then next week, like obviously like it's the first week, so this is mostly review and stuff, so next week will be like more stuff, and I'll have a better handle of it. So I'm really excited about that. I feel so much better. But I'm not going to talk to you guys super long, because I still have tomorrow and Friday that I'm going to have to record, so I need to not use up all my storage right now. But yeah, I feel really, today I feel like was my best day this week. I feel good. I was telling you guys, like, the last couple of days, like, the kids were great. The kids are great. I was cranky because I was frustrated with myself and not, like, fully knowing how to do it, but I felt a lot better today. Things went a lot smoother today. We had a lot more fun today. So, I'm feeling good. Wednesday down. I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. Okay, it is Thursday, and it is actually lunchtime right now. I haven't gotten to update you today because I have been busy. I curled my hair this morning. You can't even tell because it's so crappy out, but that took me a while, so I didn't have time this morning to update you. And then during planning, I was just doing stuff like grading and stuff. But today we did this. This is like our new skill that we learned today in social studies. And they just had to label the like 7 continents, the 5 oceans, North Pole, South Pole, Prime Meridian, and Equator. And then their review today, let's see, did I put it back in here? Yes. So this is from their pretest. Actually, so was that other thing. And we went over all this stuff yesterday. I did that like reading passage with them, and we talked about all the different parts of a map. So today I had them work with a partner and fill in all this from their pretest. And then I told them I was going to grade it for accuracy, but we went over it and I gave them all the answers. So I was like if you lose points on it, it's because you didn't do what you were supposed to do and you didn't pay attention. And then I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow with this. Their test is supposed to be tomorrow. I'm not giving them a test tomorrow. I'm getting it Monday. And so we're going to have to do the other 2 pages of our pretest tomorrow. But I think we should have plenty of time to do that. And then in ELA, we read our chapter 3. We did something else. What did we do? Hang on. Oh, I handed back their spelling pretest, which again, that test is supposed to be tomorrow, but I just now gave them back. So I'm letting them take it home for the weekend, study this weekend, and then Monday we're gonna do our social studies test and our spelling test. And then we read chapter 4 and ELA, and then I gave them those same stories that I gave them yesterday to do their summaries for. I gave them those same ones with oh my gosh, with this paper, determining theme. My first group struggled with this, so I think what I'm going to do is today with my second group we're going to do it all together, and then tomorrow I'm going to have them do it again and by themselves, and then my first group we'll do it again tomorrow. I think they should be fine because we ended up like reviewing. I just had to help a lot of people, which I'm sure I will tomorrow too, but I think just to solve some of the initial confusion, we'll do it together in my second group. And then they made, I'll show you, we did it on the board. We did it for a swimming pool. I hate this map. It's one of those old like pull down ones, and it's nice to have because we're doing geography, but it never wants to go back up. Oh my gosh. Okay. But we did a story map with, so like we did the pool, and then they did their 5 senses: smell, sight, taste, touch, whatever else. And so we did one together, and then they got to get out a piece of notebook paper, and that's how we ended class. Most of them didn't finish, but they got to pick a place that they wanted to do it over. And so they started that. And then, because that's like the beginning of their narrative writing, we've been talking about like making sure our writing has details. So like these are all the details that they can add into it. This is going really fast because I feel like now that I have everything like figured out and how I want to do it, it's going really fast, which is great. I think I've decided how I'm going to do like spelling. It's just, I'm going to have them starting next week have a reading log where they have to read for 20 minutes every day, and then also I'm going to put their spelling list on it, so parents are going to have to sign off that they read for 20 minutes and that they practiced their spelling for 20 minutes. I think that's just how we're going to have to do that because I don't have time for that. I think that's it, and I'm going to eat my lunch, but I will talk to you guys at the end of the day. Okay, I am home. I'm sitting in my driveway. I didn't record at the end of the day like at school just because I was trying to get my lesson plans like done for tomorrow, and then I planned for Monday also, and then I was just like talking to my team teacher. We had a good day. The rest of the day was good also. I just feel so much better. I know I keep saying this, so I need to stop, but like I just really feel like I got it figured out. Now I just have to figure out, we do iReady as our like testing, and that's gonna tell me my small groups, but I don't have a login for that, so like I'd love to start it next week, but I don't have a login, so I can't. So hopefully they get that to us tomorrow. But otherwise, yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna eat some dinner and just relax. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. It's almost Friday. Woo! Good morning. It is Friday. Thank goodness. It's been a really good week. I'm just really tired. and I'm just sitting in my car outside the school. I'm here. I'm just talking to you before I go in. I think I told you guys yesterday what we're gonna do today. Maybe not. We're gonna just review in social studies because they're taking their test Monday. And then they're working more on their writing today. Yeah, they're making their like first draft today for the writing. We're gonna read chapter 5 of Tales of Fourth Grade Nothing. I think that's really it. It's Friday. We're gonna take it easy. But yeah, that's it. It's about 8:20. I have about 40 minutes till the kids come. So yeah, I will talk to you guys probably at lunch. Okay, it is lunchtime. Today's been going well. I'm just tired. But my first vlog, both vlogs now. I've done this paper. It's just a review of what we did yesterday because they're taking a test on Monday. And then they did, I don't have any extras, I guess, but it's like they have to measure, like use the map scale to measure and then convert it into miles. And they're not done with that yet. It's still on their desk. And then in ELA, we read the 5th chapter of Tales of Fourth Grade Nothing. And then I let them finish their story webs from yesterday. And then I read them Snow White, and we did this theme paper over Snow White. And they liked that. It was fun, and they did good figuring out the theme. And so we were done with everything, and so we played Sparkle, which is like a spelling review kind of game, and they loved that. So I'm sure I'll have time with my second group and we'll do that too, because we're about done with social studies, and then we don't have as much to do today, which is nice. So yeah, that's today. I'm gonna finish eating and just kind of sitting here because I'm really tired today and I just need the time. And it's only 7 minutes till recess, so I will catch up with you guys at the end of the day. Okay, I know the air is really loud, but it's like 95 degrees out and I'm sitting in my hot car, so I need it. Hey, it's Friday! Woo! It's finally the weekend. I can't tell you how excited I am for the weekend. I am just tired. Teacher tired is a real thing in the beginning of the year. Even sleeping in, I'm still sleepy. So, sorry, I'm trying to like figure out what's going behind me. There's a car just sitting there. It's okay, I'm talking to you guys. But I am tired. The first full week of school is in the books. I'm already counting down to Labor Day to have the day off. But I don't know, my kids are great. I still love them. I think it'll take until like next year for me to like have that like annoyance of like small stuff, like walking in the hallway. I'm okay if you whisper quietly in the hallway because it's nothing compared to how kindergarten was. So I think like until maybe after winter break I'll have that like, okay, you should know this by now. But it's just so like amazing to me that they do that stuff right now as well as they do, that I don't even get mad at the stuff that it's like other teachers who have taught 4th grade forever probably like, our class is crazy, but they're amazing to me. But yeah, we have our tests on Monday, so hopefully they remember to study. I think that's it. I'm gonna send a message home on Blooms, like your kids should have their social studies stuff to study and their spelling lists. Like make sure they're studying because they have a test on Monday. It's gonna be graded. But that's it. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna enjoy my weekend. It's my best friend's birthday this weekend, so I'm going to dinner tonight. And then she has like a little party thing tomorrow. This guy is like driving so slow and I'm recording, so it's really embarrassing. But it's gonna be a fun weekend, and then I'm gonna sleep all day Sunday. That's my plan. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video wasn't too all over the place or like rambly. Oh, hopefully I edit it soon. I still have a bunch of other stuff to edit though, so. But I guess subscribe. Let me know what other kinds of things you guys want to see. And that's it. So, yeah. Okay. Talk to you guys later.